Channel 9.
Welcome to Wadeen Gymnasium. Kevin Malenfant along with Kevin Schoberg bringing you the action live here on Time Warner Cable of Maine, Channel 9. Just getting ready to start the second game of tonight's doubleheader. And our first matchup found the Owls 61-49 winners, but I'll tell you that score did not really show the type of effort that Fort Kent put into it. But now we're ready for the men's game. Starting lineups. Kevin, why don't you take over?
Okay. I think I have him. Bardas Samadas just got introduced. Stafford Bent and Andrew Clavette as well. Bobby Thompson.
Shot heard around the world.
This is the guy we don't have, and I need to find out his name, actually. Number 55.
34.
55 for Fort Kent is the fifth starter, and for UMPI it's Vieco Yodrick along with Luke Bernard.
We've got to find out a couple numbers there. We don't have number 34 either.
Joel Griffith and Dan Emerson. And Brad Klein. Getting a little crowd involvement there in their dance. So number 55 is who we really need to find out. Number 34 is Thompson. He was listed as number 24. He's actually number 34. Number 55, he's 6'10". He's new to the team. That's why he's not on the roster. All I know is according to Coach Chris Miller, assistant coach Chris Miller for Fort Kent, number 55 had a full boat scholarship to Morgan State, their Division I school. For one reason or another, things didn't work out there, and he lands at the University of Maine, Fort Kent. So he's going to jump center against Brad Klein. And the tip is controlled, and they're going to do it again. Actually, Kevin, if you don't mind, do a little play-by-play, and I'll go find out.
I'll go find out,
okay.
Kev. Not a problem.
We're going to get some numbers for you. Tap is controlled by the Bengals. Layup is good. Stafford Bent hits the shot, so 2-0 Fort Kent in front. UMPI now with their first opportunity, and Brad Klein can't get the handle. Loses it out of bounds. So the Bengals have it back. Andrew Clavette handling the point. He's out of Madawaska, being guarded by Joel Griffith. Now Thompson has it. Three-pointer is good. Bobby Thompson makes it 5-0 quickly in favor of Fort Kent. Now it's Yodrick in the corner. Vieco drives, misses the shot. Klein kept it alive. And then Yodrick went up for the shot and drew the foul. And it is the elusive number 55. At least his name is elusive at this point. Won't be in a minute. He picks up the foul, and Yodrick goes to the line. Vieco Yodrick. First of two attempts. Front end's the first one. He'll have one more. He is joined in the starting lineup by Dan Emerson, Brad Klein, Joel Griffith, and Luke Bernard. Second free throw, good by Yodrick. The Owls are on the board, trailing 5-1. Griffith guarding Clavette at the top of the zone. It's like a 1-3-1. And the other corner, it's Thompson with another three. 8-1 Bengals. 18:55. Left to play in the first half. Griffith to Bernard. Luke Bernard, sophomore out of Holton. Gets it to Emerson. Emerson being guarded. Up top. Picks up his dribble. Bernard and Klein. Now Bernard, shot clock winding down. Griffith's gonna have to shoot it. Shot is no good. And it doesn't hit the rim. So the violation will give it back to Fort Kent. They lead 8-1. Goes down low quickly. Number 50, Bartis Samadas, draws the contact. Thank you, Kevin, for your legwork. As we've found out the name of number 55, it's Sean Brescia. Misses the first, does Brescia. Sean Brescia. Brescia. You gotta practice my pronunciations. As the second free throw is good. So he missed the first, makes the second, and it's 9-1 now. 2 minutes into the game. Bengals up in front early here. Luke Bernard to Emerson. He's being guarded by Stafford Bent, the veteran. Now Yodrick has it. Penetrates, leaves it for Emerson. He's going to shoot from the foul line. It's no good. Rebound taken away by Clavette. Bring it up the floor quickly. Bent drives baseline, layup, no good, but another foul committed by the Owls. And picking it up is Dan. Ooh, take that back. Brad Klein picking it up. That's Klein's first foul. Free throw by Bent is good. The second one also good. So quickly, a 10-point lead for the University of Maine Fort Kent. And a timeout taken by the Owls. 17:32 left in the half. They trail 11-1. We'll be back in 1 minute.
So much to do, so little time. That's why busy people like the convenience of the County Federal Credit Union Visa card. It makes good sense. Our ATM card can also be used for groceries and gas. And the county's Visa check card does a lot more. You can access your credit union account with telephone or view your account online with home banking. Stop into the County Federal Credit Union or visit our website at countyfcu.org, where we put the C in convenience. Member NCUA.
With so many changes in the insurance industry over the past year, it's more important than ever to have an independent agent you can trust.
At Gallagher Insurance, we have the experience and resources to find the coverage that fits your needs.
Whether it's choosing from among our 3 snowmobile carriers, 5 mobile home companies, or 8 different auto carriers, Gallagher's can provide you with excellent coverage at an affordable price. So stop in and see for yourself why our clients keep referring us to their friends. That's Gallagher Insurance Agency in Caribou.
Feeling lucky?
We're back at Whittier Gymnasium. 11-1 is the score. University of Maine Fort Kent with the lead. And right after the timeout, Luke Bernard sticks it from 17 feet. First field goal for UMPI. And now there's a scramble. Bengals come away with it. Clavette, top to Bent. Now Thompson has it. Thompson drives against Bernard. Nice pass. And Sean Brescia, it's his first field goal. And the Bengals have not had a lot of empty possessions. They've taken advantage of most of them, and they lead it 13-3. Yodrick to Klein, back to Bernard. He misses that one. Brescia with the board. And now three-pointer for Thompson. Thompson has hit 3 from three-point land. Now Yaldrick with a fadeaway. That one's no good. Clavette with another rebound. Long down court pass. It's into the hands of Samatis. But it goes out of bounds, so Owls will get it back as Jason Fournette checking in, along with Cliff Smith for the University of Maine Presque Isle. Bernard and Klein check out. Also into the game for Fort Kent is Colin Smith. And number 44, Matthew Alicon. Smith with the driving layup up and in, so Cliff Smith, instant energy for the Owls.
That's what the Owls are going to need, penetration. Cliff Smith, Luke Bernard to get things opened up for the rest of the players in this contest.
Nice drive by Alicon. Makes it 18-5 now. 15:22 left in the first half. Joel Griffith with a long three. It's good. So Joel Griffith spent first semester at the University of Southern Maine before transferring. Has made a big impact on these Owls. Thompson with another field goal. 20-8. So already, Kev, 20 points put on the board for the Bengals. Fournette has it. Off to Griffith. Griffith's going to drive baseline. Reverse layup is no good. Griffith hits the floor hard. And Samatis is called for the travel. So back and forth action. Bengals lead this one 20-8.
All volumes are up.
Owl basketball. Smith now to Emerson. Guarded by Tregenza. Emerson drives. And he's called for the travel. Going to give the ball back to Fort Kent.
Yeah, Kev, Emerson trying to do a little too much with the basketball. Great defense being applied by Fort Kent. Emerson just couldn't get his body turned around on the baseline to make that move. Good call by the official.
And Fournette with a hard foul on Clavette. It's going to send Andrew Clavette to the line.
Very impressed with the way that Fort Kent has come out and attacked the basket. A lot of their points coming from either three-point range or down low. Transition ball. Looks like they want to really run the ball here this evening.
Well, athletically, that's where I think Fort Kent thinks they have the advantage. If they can get into a back and forth, up and down game, definitely favors them. As Clavette hits one of the foul shots. Bengals apply some pressure. Griffith to Smith, now Emerson. With a layup, good. Dan Emerson.
Dan Emerson with a nice head fake. Ball to the floor and nice layup.
Three-pointer missed by Colin Smith. Now Griffith on the drive has it blocked by Brashaw. And on the other end, Andrew Clavette with a layup.
Andrew Clavette using his body nicely, shielding Cliff Smith away from him on the defensive side.
Sean Brashaw made it happen on the other end with a big block. Now steal, Colin Smith with a nice pass. Basket by Tregenza. And it's 25-10 now. Bengals on top. And another timeout being taken by the Owls. 13-12 to play in the first half. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back.
Feeling lucky? Come over to the Parsons Street MPG Food Mart and Deli where they just added a brand spanking new Megabucks machine. While testing your luck, try one of our 3-piece meals for just $3.99. You're always a winner with MPG Food Mart and Deli, Parsons Street, Presque Isle.
Look what's new at the MPG Food Mart in Presque Isle. You be the chef and make your own fresh salad for just $2.99 a pound. Weigh it and you're good to go. Also check out these other great lunch ideas. Only at the MPG Food Mart in Presque Isle.
Welcome back to it, Gymnasium. Owls with the ball. They trail by 15 points. Just 7 minutes into the game. Now Fournette has it in the high post. To Emerson, he's going to take the three. It's no good. Fournette with the rebound, up and good. Good work by Fournette on the glass. Jose Frias into the game for the Bengals. Colin Smith gets it down low, misses the shot. Yodrick with the rebound. Almost stolen away by Frias. He tried to get a hand in there. Now Emerson to Cliff Smith. Layup no good. Emerson in some traffic, has it blocked by Brashaw. And the Bengals come away with it. And they're on the break as pass a little too long.
Bobby Thompson, Kev, had the right idea as he had cutting to the basket. That number 40, Colin Smith, for Fort Kent would have had a clear layup, but just couldn't handle the pass. It was right there, just couldn't handle it.
So Smith is at the point. Joel Griffith playing the two. Now Yodrick has it in the corner to Fournette. Fournette is fouled from behind, and he's going to have 2 free throws. Owls trailing 25-12. Fournette can cut into that lead a little bit here. Freshman out of Holton, left-hander is no good. He'll have one more. That one's also off the mark. Now Thompson on the drive. We're seeing a lot of athleticism by Bobby Thompson. He can hit the three, and right there, took it strong to the basket.
Not a very big guy, but boy, he can fly, and we saw it right there. He could really jump. Nice height, finger rolled up, and nearly came away with a fantastic shot. He's a player.
He is. He's from just about as far away as you can be from Fort Kent, as far as the northern portion of the United States. He's from Seattle, Washington. Now Smith with a long pass, almost went in. It bounced into the crowd. That probably would have made some highlight films if that would have gone in. Instead, it's 27-12. Bengals with the lead and the basketball. Now Smith with the steal. Doesn't have the numbers, but Fournette gets the ball underneath. He misses the shot. And Clavette hits the three. 30-12.
Yep,
wow.
6 first half points for Andrew Clavette. Intimidation is all I can say about Brescia. In the middle, Fournette had to really change his shot last time down.
John Cooley, one of the new players for the Owls, hits the three-pointer. 30-15. Jose Frias has it now. Stafford bent. Misses the shot. Smith with the rebound. Cliff Smith. To Cooley now. Yodrick has it. Goes baseline. Fournette back to Yodrick. Now they swing it around. Jason Fournette is fouled. Again, it's Frias picking it up. Second foul on Jose Frias. And it's a non-shooting situation. Tim Dolly checks in for University of Maine Presque Isle, along with Brad Klein. Yonder gets the ball too hard on the layup. Stafford Bent with the rebound. Now Thompson has it. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound battle for it between Griffith and Samadas. And it's going to be alternating possession. University of Maine Presque Isle basketball. We have reached the midway point of the first half. Thanks for joining us. Kevin Schoberg and Kevin Malenfant here at Wadene Gymnasium. First game of the doubleheader was taken by the University of Maine Presque Isle women, 61-49 over Fort Kent. But the Bengals looking to exact a little revenge here. Looking strong so far, 30-15. They lead it.
8 seconds on the shot clock.
Griffith long on that shot. And another tie-up. And this time it's going to be Bengal basketball. Samadas to Clavette as the Owls drop back into their half-court defense. And man-to-man, as they've been most of the game. Clavette spots up for three, no good. Samadas with the rebound. Couple fakes. Bank shot is good. Now it's Griffith with it. Joel Griffith. Bounce pass to Cooley. Good ball fake underneath to Yodrick. Fade away by Vieco is no good. Samadas with another rebound.
Great job by Samadas there, boxing out on that rebound.
There's Thompson. Down low to Samadas.
Quick 4 points for Samadas, only having one. And the first 12 minutes of play now, quickly 4 in the last 30 seconds.
The Bengals really doing well in the inside game. As Cooley with the miss. Samadas with yet another rebound. Now Clavette. Dishes it off now to Tregenza. Now Bent with a shot. That's long. Griffith clears the rebound for Umpy. Loses his balance on the spin dribble. And a layup by Tregenza is good.
Tregenza doing a nice job to get himself in position, first of all, to receive that pass, and then shielding himself from the defender with the left hand, which is not his natural side, and making it high off the glass. That looked like a travel by Dolly, got away with it, and Klein comes away with the rebound, or the put-up and basket.
36-17 for Kent on top. Griffith tries for the steal. Again, instead he's going to be called for the foul. Reaching in. Yodrick and Griffith come out. Alistair Hill's getting his first action. Fournette also back in. Lob pass to Samadas. Being guarded by Klein. Samadas goes in strong. It's an over Klein.
And with Vieco on the bench, Fort Kent really taking advantage of Klein's defense down low.
38-17, the Owls lead it. Or the Owls trail it, I should say. 7:06 left to play in the first half. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Begin your adventure at the University of Maine at Presque Isle.
Welcome back to Wadene Gymnasium. 38-17 the score. Fort Kent really running away with this one. Physical. I mean, Samatus, very, very big player in the past couple of minutes.
Yeah,
I mean, you talk about it. I mean, 4 trips down, 2 baskets, 2 offensive rebounds on the defensive end. I mean, back to back to back to back. I mean, he's really starting to become an integral part. And I wouldn't be surprised, again, Vieco's not in the ball game, and he matches up well against Klein. I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going to him on the offensive end. I mean, he's really shutting down inside and very intimidating down there.
Well, Klein is a shot blocking threat, and I think that's what Coach Birchward would like to see. Maybe change his shot or, you know, block it if he can, but it's a tough task. Samanis has some good moves underneath. Dolly up top to Cooley. Second three-point attempt of the game is no good. Rebound cleared by Fort Kent. Thompson drives baseline. They attempt to get it to Samanis. Dolly has it stripped. Bounce past Clavette. Travel. Called on Andrew Clavette. So Dan Emerson is back into the game. John Cooley sits out for the University of Maine Presque Isle. Emerson and Dolly in the backcourt. Both players from Milford, Maine, went to Old Town High School. They're joined in the front court by Alistair Hills, Jason Fournette, and Brad Klein. Emerson working against Colin Smith. Picks up his dribble to Dolly. Dolly looks to penetrate. And finally draws a foul.
Colin Smith doing the best job he can out there, trying to prevent any type of movement lateral. And he wants him to go right to the middle where the big guys are waiting. And got called for the foul on that one.
Hills tries to use a high screen by Fournette. Fournette loses it. And Smith is fouled. And he is in some pain as there was a collision there. Now he's back up and ready to go. Foul is picked up by Fournette. His second. 6:05 left to play in the first half. 38-17 Bengals lead it. Clavette on the low post to Samatis.
And they're trying to
draws another foul.
And they're trying to work that matchup with Samatis on Klein, and Samatis getting the better of the two right now.
Martas Samatis out of Lithuania. First free throw is good. Again, it's amazing when you look at the University of Maine Fort Kent roster and where the players are from. A lot of areas represented. We got New York City, we got London, England. We got St. Agathe and Madawaska. Sandy Point, St. Kitts. We got Russia, Lithuania, Antigua, Washington State, and Portugal. Both foul shots good by Samatis. 40-17. Now is the score as Griffith checks back in.
And Brescia is back in for Fort Kent.
Fournette misses the layup.
Well, what a great nose for the basket and the basketball by Fort Kent, as they're just attacking every angle and going after every pass and going after every shot. I mean, they're not just doing it man-to-man, they're doing it by double-teaming every single time the ball goes into someone's hands. There's 2 Fort Kent players on them every time. I mean, that must be just so frustrating, not being able to set up your offense, and it's just real helter-skelter. What a fake there, huh, Kev?
Boy, it looked like he was going to pass it, held on to it. No violation, and a layup for Jose Frias. Fort Kent has their biggest lead now, 42-17. And Frias picks up his third foul. And he's going to have to come out, and Clavette's going to check right back in. So Frias has made some nice plays out there, but he hasn't seen a lot of time. Saddled with foul trouble. Hills to Yodrick. Griffith up top. Three-pointers short. Into the hands of Alarcon. Clavette's going to shoot the three. It's good. Andrew Clavette has had some big games this year. Has had 2 games with 7 3-pointers. He has 2 so far in this one. 9 points overall. 45-17. Hills with the three. So a big answer right there for Alistair Hills. Clavette spots up again. It's good. Godric drives in. And he's fouled. And it's going to be the 16th foul on the Bengals. So ball out of bounds for the University of Maine Presque Isle. They have Hills on the floor along with Emerson, Griffith, Yodrick, and Frenette. Fort Kent countering with Bent, Brashaw, Clavette, Tregenza, and Colin Smith. Now Yodrick over to Griffith. He's going to jack the three. It is no good. Colin Smith with the rebound. Quickly up the floor. Clavette for three. Good. Right in front of the Owl bench. 51-20.
4 3-pointers now for Clavette. 15 points, just like that.
31-point lead for the University of Maine Fort Kent. 3:37 to play in the first half. A first half that the Owls can't wait to see come to an end. Alistair Hills with a three. So both teams heating up from the perimeter, namely Hills for UMPI and Clavette for the Bengals. Colin Smith misses that one. Owls with the rebound. Emerson. Ahead now to Griffith. Layup, Joel Griffith is no good. Player control foul is whistled down on Griffith.
Joel Griffith trying everything he can to just get his game going. And it's just very frustrating when you have such athleticism. They can take that extra 2 steps and get there faster than any player you've played before. It becomes very frustrating when you're trying to make moves that you've done in the past and just blown by players. Now, they're equally matched, we could say, you know, defensively and offensively.
Stafford Bent has him top of the key. Cooley trying to stop him. Bent with a move. Misses the shot, but a foul is called. And they're going to get John Cooley. And it's going to mean 2 free throws for Stafford Bent. Swingman out of London, England. Bent hits the first one. And he hits them both, and coming back quickly, the Owls. Cooley throws it away. Into the hand staff. Fast break. Bent to Smith. Layup no good on the first attempt. Tips the second one up and in. 55-23 now. And a three-pointer by Emerson, and he draws the foul by Brashaw. And Dan Emerson's going to have a chance for the 4-point play. But Kevin, not much going right for the Owls, other than some late 3-pointers here, and Fort Kent really dominating.
Yeah, and 3-point shooting is not Presque Isle's game. I mean, they like to work the ball down to Yodrick and get the perimeter shooting, yes, but to come down and shoot a 3-pointer almost every time isn't really their game. And we've seen Emerson light it up in past games from the 3-point arc, so he can hit them from 3-point range. And Joel Griffith, we've seen him play his high school ball, very familiar with his game, and that was a big part of Joel Griffith's game, inside play and outside perimeter shooting. So it's going to come down to a shooting contest, I think. I mean, Presque Isle's not going to get anything going down low.
Well, they turn it over. Clavette behind the back to Smith. Misses the shot. Rebound is going to go out of bounds. Going to stay with UMPI. So go back to UMPI, excuse me. 55-27. 1:50 left to play in the first half. Cooley's 3-pointer is no good. Bent with the rebound. He cuts in and makes a nice layup. Good move by Stafford Bent. Drove through the Owl defense. And on the other end, Alistair Hills gets fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots, signals Harry Orser. The officials in this game are Ron Gee, Roger Gagne, and Harry Orser. First foul shot by Hills, no good. Off the back of the rim. One more on the way as Fournette is in and Yodrick. Hill's second free throw is good. 57-28, 1:25 left to play in the first half. Bengals with 57 points. Not even intermission, and they have the basketball. Clavette with the ball is a major reason. Getting 4 3-pointers, 15 points overall. Try to lob it inside to Samatis. Samatis is fouled by Fournette. And he's going to have 2 shots.
You notice a pattern. Whenever Samatis comes into the ball game, it's when Yodrick comes out of the ball game, and they bring Brescia in when Yodrick comes in. So they're really matching up. I mean, both coaches doing, or Fort Kent coach is doing the job of really matching up his players based on the players that Coach Rich Ward puts in, especially with the big men. And Samatis has had very good luck against the lineup that he's facing right now, and he comes in and he's an instant success. I mean, it's amazing how strategic it is right now for the coach for Fort Kent.
59-28, 53 seconds left to play as Emerson drives, layup no good. But he's fouled and he'll go to the line for 2. Bobby Thompson picking up the foul, his first, and Emerson to the line. First one is good. He's shares the lead in scoring now. He takes over the team lead in scoring for this half with 8. 59-30, 29-point lead for the University of Maine Fort Kent, Coach Jim Graffam. 9-8 record overall. Player control foul, Samatis.
Yeah, Fournette doing a good job of holding position just then, and Samatis a little overzealous as he tried to get in there and score on the weak side.
Cooley with the fake, and he draws the foul. It's on Stafford Bent.
4 guys right there went up for that block. 4 guys. I mean, they're so quick to the ball. You better just get it and shoot it when you're down that close, because they're going to clobber you just like that.
Cooley with 2 shots. John Cooley, born in Presque Isle, grew up in California. Hometown listed as 29 Palms, California. His mother is a University of Maine Presque Isle graduate. And Cooley hits both foul shots for 5 points now in the game. The Bengals are going to settle for the last shot here. Down to 12 seconds. Clavette to Bent. Blocking foul, John Cooley. With 7.5 seconds left, it's going to send Stafford Bent to the line. First foul shot by Bent is good.
Yeah, Stafford Bent so far perfect from the foul line, 5 for 5. 6th shot coming up.
No good on that attempt.
Every time.
Owls with 2 seconds. Cooley pulls up from 3. No good. And that ends it. The first half of play, the score. University of Maine at 4-10-60. University of Maine, Presque Isle Owls 32. We'll be back with some halftime after these messages on Time Warner Cable Maine.
Hi, I'm Randy from North Country Auto in Presque Isle. I invite you to stop by our dealership and check out our great lineup of cars, trucks, and vans. At North Country Auto, we don't play games with your interest rates. We don't use gimmicks to mark prices up just to mark them down. At North Country Auto, we promise straight talk and fair prices. If you're looking for a dealership that you can feel comfortable with your next vehicle purchase, I invite you to stop by North Country Auto, corner of State and Dyer Streets in Presque Isle.
MPG Power Place in Presque Isle's rolling out the new line of Honda hydrostatic fluid drive snowblowers. These bad boys even give Old Man Winter the chills, with the ability to throw snow an incredible 50 feet and remove up to 55.1 tons of snow per hour. With no belts and no friction wheels, the Honda team didn't miss a detail. The Power Place also offers Honda generators that are bedroom quiet, computer compatible, and run up to 8.3 hours on a single tank of gas. Find the full line of power products from the four-stroke company. Honda, only at the MPG Power Place. Yep, we've got power.
Looking for a college or university where you won't be just another face in the crowd, where professors know students by name and genuinely care about their success? Look no further than the University of Maine at Fort Kent. With commitment to quality education second to none and a friendly campus community waiting to welcome you, UMFK is the place to be. Call today to schedule a campus visit and see for yourself why more students are choosing the University of Maine at Fort Kent. Contact our admissions office toll-free at 1-888-TRY-UMFK.
Hi, Scott Pike here from MPG Truck and Tractor, letting you know that we've expanded our lot and concentrated all of our vehicle sales to the very front and north sides of our building on 261 Main Street. This was done for convenience and to lessen confusion for all our customers. So now we have more GMC trucks, used vans and SUVs, and of course a great selection of used, program vehicles, and GM certified vehicles all in one place. So come see us for both value and selection at MPG Truck and Tractor.
Imagine no cards. Imagine no gimmicks. Imagine no hassles. At Graves Shop and Save, we have low prices that stay low on thousands of items you need and buy the most every day. Imagine that. Why do we do this? Because when it comes to bringing you low prices, no one cares like Graves cares.
Touchless, scratchless. For a great car wash experience, Bradley's Car Wash in Presque Isle is the place. With 3 different wash packages available to give your car that showroom shine. Bradley's can wash any vehicle up to 8 feet high, 8 feet wide, with no limit on length. Plus, attendants are available to drive through for you. Also at Bradley's, you'll save $2 on any wash package when you fill up with 8 gallons or more of one of 3 quality grades of gas next door at Bradley's Citgo. You can even pay for your wash right at the pump. Now that's convenient. Bradley's Car Wash, 46 North Street, Presque Isle.
Welcome back to the University of Maine at Presque Isle, live at Wadene Gymnasium, Time Warner Cable of Maine, Channel 9. We've got a ball game dominated by the University of Maine at Fort Kent. So far, 60-32, the score in this one. And boy, a lot of scoring going on. We have 2 players for Fort Kent who just gone off from 3-point range. 7 3-pointers. Bobby Thompson hitting 3 3-pointers. And we have Andrew Clavette hitting 4 and like 3 within a minute and 30 seconds. I mean, it was amazing. The guy just went off. First matchup this evening featured the University of Maine at Presque Isle beating the University of Maine at Fort Kent 61-49. And unfortunately, it's not our intention to broadcast games and to get things so out of hand that people become offended by things that we say. Definitely, you know, I'm speaking for myself and Kevin, definitely want to apologize for any hard feelings by any comments said by myself or my broadcast partner. It's not our job up here. We're just trying to bring everybody the action, not trying to offend anyone. And I guess there were comments made by myself that offended the assistant athletic trainer for the University of Maine at Presque Isle. I'm an alumni here at Presque Isle, and the last thing I'd want to do is to offend anybody that is a member of a college that I attended. I apologize if anybody thought I was making a comment, and we'll move on. So we have a 2-minute break coming up, and then we'll go over some scoring in the first half and some ideas as to what both coaches will do when they come out in the second half of play. Stay with us, won't you, here at Time Warner Cable of Maine, Channel 9.
The childbirth classes at Cary Medical Center allowed me to be able to better support Kim in the labor process that she was going through. When we're ready to have another child, this would be the place that we want to be.
The care that I received in the OR was outstanding. I felt supported, I felt cared for. I have no hesitation in saying Cary Medical Center is the place to go to have a baby because of the staff and the support that we received through the entire experience.
So much to do, so little time. That's why busy people like the convenience of the County Federal Credit Union Visa card. It makes good sense. Our ATM card can also be used for groceries and gas. And the county's Visa check card does a lot more. You can access your credit union account with telephone or view your account online with home banking. Stop into the County Federal Credit Union or visit our website at countyfcu.org, where we put the C in convenience. Member NCUA.
With so many changes in the insurance industry over the past year, it's more important than ever to have an independent agent you can trust.
At Gallagher Insurance, we have the experience and resources to find the coverage that fits your needs.
Whether it's choosing from among our 3 snowmobile carriers, 5 mobile home companies, or 8 different auto carriers, Gallagher's can provide you with excellent coverage at an affordable price. So stop in and see for yourself why our clients keep referring us to their friends. That's Gallagher Insurance Agency in Caribou.
Feeling lucky? Come over to the Parsons Street MPG Food Mart and Deli where they just added a brand spanking new Megabucks machine. While testing your luck, try one of our 3-piece meals for just $3.99. You're always a winner with MPG Food Mart and Deli, Parsons Street, Presque Isle.
Look what's new at the MPG Food Mart in Presque Isle. You be the chef and make your own fresh salad for just $2.99 a pound. Weigh it and you're good to go. Also check out these other great lunch ideas. Only at the MPG Food Mart in Presque Isle.
Welcome back to the University of Maine at Presque Isle. First half scoring for the University of Maine at Presque Isle Owls. Vieco Yadrick, 1 point, came on a foul shot. Cliff Smith, 2. Alistair Hills, 7 points, 2 3-pointers as well. Luke Bernard with 2. Joel Griffith with a 3-pointer for 3 points. John Cooley with 5 and also a 3-pointer. 2 foul shots. Dan Emerson had a total of 8 points, which leads the Owls in scoring in the first half of play. Bradley Klein with 2. Jason Fournette with 2 for a total of 32 points. For the Fort Kent Bengals, Stafford Bent with 9, finding himself going to the foul line quite a bit, very active. Andrew Clavette with a total of 15 and 4 3-pointers. Jose Frias with 2. Dragenza with 4, and Bartis Samantis with 11. We also had Colin Smith in there with 2 points. Bobby Thompson with 13, including 3 3-pointers. And Veloso with 2, and Brescia with 2 for a total of 60 points. Very impressive.
60-32 lead for the University of Maine Presque Isle. Again, the first game of the evening was won by the University of Maine Presque Isle women, 61-49 over University of Maine Fort Kent. Again, what was a close game right up until only about a minute and a half to play, and then the Owls started hitting some foul shots and were on their way to another conference victory. Just a reminder that there's lots more Time Warner Cable of Maine basketball action coming up here on Channel 9 on tomorrow night. It's the big rivalry game, part 2. Presque Isle and Caribou going to duel it out at Caribou High School. Game time 7 o'clock. Wayne Knight will bring you the coverage for that one. And then on Tuesday, the girls teams will play from the same schools. Caribou Presque Isle. Thursday night the boys, Tuesday night the girls, and both games right here. Time Warner Cable Maine Channel 9. So if you can't make it out to the gym, which I hope you can, but if you can't, we'll be right here with you. Fort Kent has come back out to warm up, and we're still awaiting the Owls. The officials have come back out. We have a little bit of time, so we're going to take another break here. Let our sponsors do their thing, and we'll be back for second half action right here at Woodine Gymnasium. Be back after these messages.
Begin your adventure at the University of Maine at Presque Isle.
Winter's here, and now is the time to get a dependable vehicle. Randy and the crew have a lot of inventory now that must be moved. Great buys on their complete stock, huge selections of pre-owned vehicles, fresh trade-ins, program cars, off-lease vehicles, four-wheel drives, SUVs, vans, imports, luxury cars, and trucks, and more trucks. Remember, there are no games, no gimmicks, only straight talk and fair prices at North Country Auto here in Presque Isle.
Lucky you. Your local True Value has everything you need to take care of life's little surprises, and you'll get in and out fast. True Value. Help is just around the corner.
Buy a Costco two-step folding stool for $8.88. A Sterilite 62-quart hinged lid storage box, just $4.99. Get a 12-foot booster cable value pack, only $9.99.
See these and lots of other great bargains, too, at the MPG Shopping Center, Parsons Street in Presque Isle.
Can you name the only Maine college or university athletic program featured by all of the following media over the past year? Sports Illustrated, the CBS Evening News, the Fox Report, ESPN, the Boston Globe, the Dallas Morning News, and the Palm Beach Post. If you guessed the University of Maine at Fort Kent, you're right. If soccer, basketball, cross-country running, or cross-country or alpine skiing are your sport of choice, make UMFK your college of choice. Call the admissions office toll-free at 1-888-TRY-UMFK.
Hi, Scott Pike here from MPG Truck and Tractor, letting you know that we've expanded our lot and concentrated all of our vehicle sales to the very front and north sides of our building on 261 Main Street. This was done for convenience and to lessen confusion for all our customers. So now we have more GMC trucks, used vans and SUVs, and of course a great selection of used, program vehicles, and GM certified vehicles all in one place. So come see us for both value and selection at MPG Truck and Tractor.
Hear that? That's the sound of savings without cards. Savings without gimmicks. Savings without hassles. Savings at Graves Shop and Save, where you'll find low prices on thousands of items you need and buy the most. Low prices that stay low. The sound of savings you'll always hear at Graves.
Welcome back to Wadene Gymnasium. And Kev, Coach Rich Ward has to be kind of beside himself. Brescia coming in here and really shutting down Yodrick. Yodrick's just gone to the foul line for one foul shot. That's a rarity for the Owl team. And when you take Yodrick out of play, and that's been a major part of your offense, you do nothing but shoot three-point shots, and we've seen it. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4 different Owls hitting from three-point range. And that's, again, I just don't think that's their comfort level. They like more of a transition type, more inside-outside or outside-inside type play. And shooting it almost every time down, it's almost like an act of desperation. And we'd hate to see them panic too early, but like we said in the previous game, every team seems to have their lull, and right now the Owls are hoping that the lull starts for Fort Kent at the beginning of the second half.
Yeah, it better be a long lull too, but we'll see. They have the first possession. All they can do is try to peck away, try to make something good happen. And a rough start for the Owls is a quick turnover. Klein throws it away. It'll be Fort Kent with the ball again. Already leading by 28 points. Clavette has it. He has 4 3-pointers in the first half. Gets it off on the wing now to Stafford Bent. Back across to Clavette. Now Thompson to Clavette. 3-pointer Andrew Clavette is good.
Game high 18 points right now for Andrew Clavette.
Backdoor cut. Griffith misses the shot. Klein with the rebound, up, no good. Rebound pulled away. Still loose, actually now into the hands of Clavette. He might spot up for another 3. Got it to go.
Kevin, when you're getting rolls like that from 3-point range, that's some touch.
That was a nice shot. Nice soft touch, hung on the front of the rim for a while. Finally went down. 6 3-pointers now for Andrew Clavette out of Madawaska. The Owls trailing by 34 points, 66-32. Emerson looking for Yodrick on the low post. To Klein, layup, Brad Klein misses, gets the rebound, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes away to Samatis. And a collision between Thompson and Joel Griffith. Both players go hard to the floor. I think Griffith got the worst of it, but the Owls are going to have the basketball.
And I thought that was a pretty classy move by Bobby Thompson. He was tripping as well and ran into Griffiths, went over to kind of shake hands with him. Good sportsmanship on Bobby Thompson's part. And again on Joel Griffith. I mean, Joel could have got up and been very upset, but the type of player Joel is, he knows it's a game and that sort of thing happens. Very, very classy act on both parts.
Furnette's going to get ready to check back in for UMPI, but let's see what the Owls do on this possession. Griffith to Luke Bernard. Griffith now in the corner. Comes back out, over to Emerson. Now Bernard has it. Emerson. 3-pointer is an air ball. Well short of the basket. And UMPI loses the ball, and Fort Kent gets it with Furnette back into the game, and Klein comes out. Brad Klein, I'm sure, frustrated, missed a couple easy attempts. He's going to have a rest. I'm sure he'll get another chance later in the second half. Samadas to Brashaw. Up top, Clavette misses on that one. Had a chance to match his season high of 7 3-pointers in the game. Griffith on the other end, he misses. Fournette has it blocked by Brashaw. Ball comes loose. Thompson showing some quickness. Misses the shot. Clavette follows up nicely with a layup. Owls still looking for their first points of the second half.
So far in the second half of play, the Owls have had 5 layups and 4 outside shots, and they still have 32 points, the amount of points they ended the first half with. I mean, that 9 shots have been, got to capitalize.
17 minutes, 15 seconds left in the game. It's been all Bengals. 68-32. Bernard's going to spot up, short on the shot, follows it nicely to Griffith. Thinks about the 3 instead. Drives in, leaves it for Fournette. Layup, good. Nice assist there for Griffith. Fournette gets the Owls' first basket of the second half. Samadas on the other end. Misses the shot, long rebound. Rebound to Clavette. Now Bent drives, layup, good.
That was just too easy.
Got nobody there to defend Bent along the baseline. He took advantage, took it right to the hoop. 70 points already for the Bengals. Still 16.5 minutes left to play. Yodrick with the turnaround, well off the mark. Thompson with a rebound. Look away pass. And Luke Bernard picks up the foul. 3 new players checking in for Fort Kent. Colin Smith, Tregenza, and Matthew Abercron. Owls playing a 2-3 zone defense. Brashaw, shot is good. Foul, Emerson. Chance for a 3-point play. Coming up for Sean Brashaw.
And Brashaw being more of a physical presence in this ball game as opposed to an offensive presence, only having 4 points in the contest, 5 now. But he's played a marvelous defensive game against Viad Viejo.
I'm sure he'll make more of an impact offensively as the season gets going. He's new to the team, just picked up going this semester. Bernard with a basket for the Owls.
Second field goal in almost 5 minutes of play in the second half for Presque Isle.
High post to Samadas. Shot by Brashaw. And we have a turnover by the Bengals. Going to give the ball to UMPI now, trailing 73-36. Bernard with it, being hounded by Trezenga. Now Emerson. He also feels some tough defense. Bengals with a steal. Nice, running the floor by Fort Kent. Colin Smith couldn't finish it. Almost gets a steal. Said Griffith to Bernard. Yodrick from the corner, no good. Trezenga to Alarcon. Ball goes out of bounds, going to stay with Fort Kent. 73-36. They have more than doubled the score of UMPI here with 15-17 left to play. Nice steal there by Griffith, got it in the passing lanes. Shot is good. So Joel Griffith with a basket after the steal. Fort Kent coming back quickly. Trezenga, bounce pass on the low post to Smith. Misses the shot. Fournette with a rebound. Here comes Emerson. Owls fill the lanes. Griffith for 3. No good. And now they run. They have a 3-on-0 and a dunk on the other end by Bartis Sonatis. Nobody getting back for the Owls. You know, front of foul whistled on Fort Kent.
And that last fast break for Fort Kent, when Griffith took that three-point shot, you know, some of the UMPI players hadn't even got back on offense yet. They were hovering right over half court. When they got that long rebound, 3 Fort Kent players just broke back, and the UMPI players just stood still. It's almost as though they just relinquished that basket, gave up on it.
Well, the Owls have it again. Cooley thinks about the 3. Now Dolly works it inside. Layup good. Tim Dolly's on the scoreboard. His first bucket. And Yodrick fouls Bent on the other end. As the Bengals just running. And cashing in a lot of those opportunities and having a chance here from the foul line. Kevin, I know it's tough, but if you're Coach Rich Ward on the wrong end of a blowout score like this, all you got to do is just try to get your kids to keep playing hard and take something out of it at the end of the game, and because they got a big weekend ahead, games at Machias and at Husson. So they can't let this one get them down. They still got to keep playing hard. Griffith throws it away. 14 minutes left to go now. And the Bengals once again get it down low, and Colin Smith is fouled.
Colin Smith doing a great job on defense, causing all kinds of problems for Presque Isle. It's not looking relaxed as they're bringing the ball up the floor, and that last turnover was an example of that. And get a guy out there that can run around and keep his energy level, and that never seems to get tired. It must be a very difficult thing to play against, you know. Most guys I play basketball against, within 15 minutes, we're pretty tired.
Yeah, I know who you're referring to.
Oh, no, not you. It's you, but...
Yeah. Smith hits 1 of 2. 78-40. Bengals playing great defense. Even with a 38-point lead, not letting up at all. Cooley to Yodrick. Trying to get it to Dolly. A little too hard, tough to handle. Layup, Colin Smith blocked by Cooley. Now to Dolly. Gets a rise out of the crowd. Not many highlights in this one so far. Reverse layup for Nat. So nice plays on both ends there for the Owls.
And the Owls aren't giving up in this game. They're down by a bunch. But with that said, they're working on things that they want to try to fine-tune. You said they have a big weekend coming up. They're going to try to work on their games, work on their defense, and work on their heart, their energy, and they want to just keep that going throughout the entire game. It's working well for them in the last 30 or 40 seconds.
We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back after this message.
Touchless, scratchless. For a great car wash experience, Bradley's Car Wash in Presque Isle is the place. With 3 different wash packages available to give your car that showroom shine. Bradley's can wash any vehicle up to 8 feet high, 8 feet wide, with no limit on length. Plus, attendants are available to drive through for you. Also at Bradley's, you'll save $2 on any wash package when you fill up with 8 gallons or more of one of 3 quality grades of gas next door at Bradley's Sit-Go. You can even pay for your wash right at the pump. Now that's convenient. Bradley's Car Wash, 46 North Street, Presque Isle.
Back at Whitney Gymnasium, 78-42. It's been all Bengals right from the get-go. They led 11-1 the first minute, maybe first 70 seconds of the game, and they haven't let up at all. They've run Fresh players in and out. Everybody's contributing. A lot of people scoring. Clavette with 7 3-pointers. Bobby Thompson has 3 3-pointers. Inside game has been strong. Defense been fantastic. Yoder to Dolly. Nice fake. Dolly misses a shot. Fournette misses, so the Owls have 3 attempts. And on the third one, Fournette gets fouled. First foul shot by Jason Fournette is no good. He struggled at the line. Thompson in, Tregenza out, and also Clavette coming back in for Fort Kent. And taking a seat will be Colin Smith. Clavette looking to add to his already impressive total of 7 3-pointers. Blocking foul called on Tim Dolly. That is the 5th team foul by UMPI. First foul on Dolly. Now Frias with a nice move, misses the shot. Cooley with a rebound. Now to Emerson, over to Smith. Pass is thrown away. Fort Kent with the steal. Frias says, let's set it up. Let's work something now. Frias, bounce pass. Bershaw, up and in. 7 points now for Bershaw. Recent pickup. 6'10". Fournette has that shot altered, thanks to the defense by Bershaw. UMPI's going to get it back with 11:47 to play, trailing 80-43 as Brad Klein is in and Fournette checks out. Lob pass up top to Emerson. Now Smith has it. Left side to Emerson. Klein down low. Back to Smith. Bounce pass. Knocked away. Into the hands of the Bengals. Frias has it in the corner. Thompson to Clavette. 3-pointer attempt off the mark. Klein with the rebound. Now Cooley. Up ahead to Dolly. Tim Dolly with the layup. Once again, Frias settling down the team with that 35-point lead. Bershaw throws it away. Emerson with a steal. Dolly to Smith. Another turnover. Bent to Clavette. 3-pointer, no good. Once again, Clavette unable to come up with that 3, and Brad Klein is hurt. And Clavette hits the 3, and it'll be a stoppage of play as Brad Klein is on the floor on the far sideline. And there is going to be a delay as the training staff for UMPI comes out on the floor, checks out Klein. We'll break away and come back after these messages. 10:32 to play. It's University of Fort Kent leading by 38 points. Be right back.
Here at Carey Medical Center, I felt that the baby was very safe while she was in the nursery.
Here at Carey, Emily was part of it all. That was very important to us because bringing a new baby home with a 5 or 6-year-old child, they feel left out, and where she was made a part of it, that made it very easy to bring home a new baby. All the nurses were very good about showing Emily what was going on, and Emily stayed in for the entire labor.
So much to do, so little time. That's why busy people like the convenience of the County Federal Credit Union Visa card. It makes good sense. Our ATM card can also be used for groceries and gas, and the county's Visa check card does a lot more. You can access your credit union account with telephone, or view your account online with home banking. Stop into the County Federal Credit Union, or visit our website at countyfcu.org, where we put the C in convenience. Member NCUA.
Play back in at the University of Maine Presque Isle. Owls with the basketball off the timeout. Emerson with a 23-footer. That one is way long. Bent with the rebound. Bent's gonna shoot the three, no good. Cooley grabs the board. And a little confrontation underneath between Brashaw and Dolly. And Brashaw is whistled. Take that back. Yes, Brashaw whistled for the foul. Luke Bernard and John Cooley in the backcourt. Dan Emerson, Vieko Yodrick, and Joel Griffith. Up front for the Owls, trailing 83-45. 10 minutes left. Working around the perimeter, Yodrick. Swing pass, Emerson. Nice job underneath to Luke Bernard.
How in the world? How did he get that shot up there?
And the Owl players have had a hard time all game trying to figure out that Fort Kent interior defense, and the smallest guy on the floor, Luke Bernard, got the ball and found the opening. Hit the shot, drew the foul. Frios picking up number 4, and Bernard getting ready to possibly complete the three-point play. Unable to do so. The Bengals on the run. Emerson with a steal. Now Bernard has it. To Yodrick. Back to Bernard. Layup good. Luke Bernard. (83-49). Down low. Foul committed by Cooley. Stafford Bent to the line.
Stafford Bent is very active going to the foul line. By far, he's the guy that's gone to the line the majority of the time for Fort Kent. Very active.
Hasn't missed many either, has he?
No.
7 for 8 going into these attempts.
Two-shot situation here, Kev.
Cooley picks up his 4th foul, so I believe he's going to come out, and Frenette's going to check in. Benton hits the first. 9:19 to play. Stick around at the end of this one. We are going to give away Bradley's Sit-Go Player of the Game t-shirts. Each team, a player from each team will receive one. Lob pass from Griffith to Yodrick. First attempt, no good. Yodrick tips in the second. And the Owls now have hit the 50-point mark. 85-51 now. Down low, it's Samatis. Too easy. Get the pass. Missed the first attempt. Nobody blocked him out. Dangerous pass. Somehow the Owls come away with it. Yodrick gets a layup from Bernard. Second field goal for Yodrick. 5 points now. Bent lob pass to Samatis. Owls with 4 players in there. One of them commits a foul. Joel Griffith, the guilty party. He picks up his 3rd. And Samatis is going to go to the line. First one good. And the second one is also good. Took a high bounce, still went through. 89-53. Bernard tries to get it to Yodrick. Frios on the break, Samatis. He loses it. Now the Owls on the run. Emerson to Fournette. Layup is no good. Fournette's got to get those to go. That one didn't quite get down.
Fournette's doing a good job of defense and hustling in the game on his strong side. You expect that routine layup. May have been startled by the defense pressure being applied. Could have been the cause for that miss.
Dan Emerson, nice drive to the hoop.
First basket of the second half by Dan Emerson.
And Lehman Hodgson is into the game, seeing his first action for UMPI. Obvious crowd favorite as he came into a good cheer. Clavette with three-pointer number 9. And he has had an amazing shooting night. He's had quite a few attempts. I bet he's probably 9 for 15. That shot missed. Clavette again, no good. And there's a three-pointer for Emerson. And on the other end, it's Samatis. That's the Bengal fans now getting a charge across the way.
It's a great no-look behind the head pass to Samatis. Teammates play together. They get very familiar with the way they run the floor. Yodrick's going to be called for the foul on that one. Official called a hold.
.634 left. Fort Kent 94, Presque Isle 58. Sunrise Conference basketball. Here at the University of Maine Presque Isle's Woodine Gymnasium. 1-1 upcoming for Samatis.
Samatis perfect from the foul line. Perfect 7 for 7.
They've had, what, 3? Clavette and Samatis have done most of the work, but I think they have 4 or 5 players in double figures.
They only have 2 misses from the foul line all night.
Yeah, great free throw shooting.
3 misses, excuse me.
They've done a lot right this evening.
Oh.
That one's no good.
Messed him up.
It's all your fault.
This evening it is. Oh well.
Dolly gets fouled underneath. He's going to go to the line for a 1-1. As we see Fort Kent coming into this game with a 5-3 conference record, 9-8 overall, and you know, for them to have 8 losses, this is a very good team. They must have lost to some pretty good clubs. Dolly misses on the attempt. Hustles to try to come away with it. Dave Stewart almost gets plowed over in the corner. But he still got that smile on his face, so.
Fort Kent's coming down just like they're all calling for the ball. They want to have specific guys shoot it. They're calling their own shots here.
Well, Clavette looks like he's seen his last action. You got him down for 8 3-pointers, so still a season high for Andrew Clavette with those 8 long-range shots. And Frios on the way in gets hammered. And it's going to be Yodrick picking it up. And Jose Frios will have 2 free throws. 5:49 left to play. Misses the first. Andrew Clavette came into this game 4th in the conference in 3-point field goal percentage at 40%. I'd say he's Probably right around there, if not better. I would say he's probably right around 50–60% tonight. Hits the back end. Frias coming out. And checking in will be number 44, Matthew Alarcon. Ball is kicked out of bounds, going to stay with UMPI.
You know, Kev, the sound guy in the corner probably has over $1,000 worth of equipment over there. That ball was humming down his way. He didn't even flinch.
No flinch, no.
Couldn't believe it. He just...
Good insurance.
Yeah. He must have really... Maybe he wanted his stuff to get broken. He could collect the insurance.
Griffith bounce pass to Hills. Hodgson underneath. Turnaround is good. Then the crowd goes wild. Lehman Hodgson on the board. Thompson tracks it down. Up top down to Alarcon. Thompson. They're going to use some shot clock here. Alarcon with the three, no good. Emerson, or Cooley, I should say, with the rebound. Off now to one of the new players, Sean Preston. Now Griffith has it. To Cooley. Lob pass, stolen away. And Colin Smith is fouled by Griffith, going to the hoop. 4:43 left, 96-60, Fort Kent with the lead. Griffith picks up his fourth foul. And Colin Smith to the line. First foul shot is good, so Fort Kent getting awfully close to the 100-point mark. Just a dominating performance by the Bengals. Second one also good. The Fort Kent also won the early season game played at Fort Kent. The score on that one, though, was 95-87. This one is not going to be even close to that type of margin. Another steal. So the Fort Kent smothering defense, again, causes a turnover. Alarcon. Going to set it up now. Alarcon gets those sneakers already. Drive to Colin Smith. Layup is good. Taken away. Player control. Foul whistled on Colin Smith. Sean Preston handling it. And there's a whistle. And we'll take it out again. Sean Preston from Miramichi, New Brunswick. 5'6" freshman seeing his first action. He's in the backcourt along with Emerson. John Cooley also in the game along with Lehman Hodgson, Alistair Hills. Three-pointer for Cooley. It's up to 8 points now. (101-63) or 98-63, excuse me. And a foul called on Sean Preston. It's going to mean foul shots for Alarcon. And the timeout on the floor. 3:38 left. Bengals by 35. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
With so many changes in the insurance industry over the past year, it's more important than ever to have an independent agent you can trust.
At Gallagher Insurance, we have the experience and resources to find the coverage that fits your needs.
Whether it's choosing from among our 3 snowmobile carriers, 5 mobile home companies, or 8 different auto carriers, Gallagher's can provide you with excellent coverage at an affordable price. So stop in and see for yourself why our clients keep referring us to their friends. That's Gallagher Insurance Agency in Caribou.
Welcome back to Whitty Gymnasium. 98-63, the score of the game, the second game of tonight's doubleheader on Time Warner Cable of Maine, Channel 9.
University of Maine Presque Isle women winning the opener, 61-49. But not going so well for the home team in this one. And it started off rough, and it just hasn't got any better. Fort Kent shooting well from the outside, playing super defense, both on the perimeter and the inside. Dominating in the inside offensively as well, so not a facet has gone wrong. And they force another turnover. 100-63. They lead it. Shot clock under 20 seconds, and it looks like the Bengals are going to use it all here. Alarcon dribbling against Preston. Now they start to work it. Thompson to Alarcon. Long three-pointer. Alarcon is no good. Rebound is in and out of the hands of Sean Brashaw. And it's the Owls once again. UMPI will be back in action this weekend. On the road Saturday against University of Maine Machias. Sunday at Hassan College in Bangor. Emerson with a 3. $16 points for Dan Emerson. He's the only UMPI player in double figures. Thompson, nice pass underneath. Partially blocked. Owls come away with it. Emerson now to Preston. Emerson another 3, no good. Alarcon with the defensive rebound. And a carry is called on Matt Alarcon. $100-66 the score. Even with a 34-point lead, Fort Kent not happy. That turnover call, and Lehman Hodgson from the outside.
Lehman Hodgson, definitely a crowd favorite as the student section is going crazy every time he touches it. It's the way to get the crowd involved. Just pass the ball to him.
1:23 to play in this one. Right after it's over, we'll total up the scoring as Colin Smith gets open down low. Total up the scoring, and we'll choose our Bradley Sitgo players of the game. Preston has it partially blocked. Inside a minute now.
Kev, it seems like Matthew Alarcon has really got a special spot in the crowd. Everybody's heart's in the crowd.
Into 35 seconds. Thompson to Brashaw, and a foul committed by Hodgson. Going to send Sean Brashaw to the foul line. And right after this one's done, we're going to stay right here, total it up, and we'll give away our players of the game T-shirts. Kershaw hits the front end only. 30 seconds, Hills has it. To Preston. Preston's the only one that hasn't scored for UMPI in this one. Now Cooley back to Hodgson. His shot is no good. Rebound Alicon. Cooley commits the foul. And he'll come out of the game. With 14 seconds left, Cooley picks up his 5th. And Vieco Yodrick will replace him. Alicon's first free throw is good. Second one's good. 105-68. 14 seconds. Preston throws it away. Bergenza has it. Down to 6 seconds. 5, 4. And they're just going to run the clock out, give the ball to the official, and call it a night. And a big win for the University of Maine, Fort Kent, 105-68. And Kevin will go over the scoring, and then we will present our players of the game.
Okay, for the University of Maine at Presque Isle, Lehman-Hodgson, excuse me, had a total of 4 points. Vieco Yodrick with 5, Smith with 2, Hills with 7, Bernard with 8, Joel Griffith with 5, John Cooley with 8, Tim Dolly 4, Dan Emerson 16, Klein 2, Fournette with 7 for a game total of 68 points. Game high score for Presque Isle was Dan Emerson with 16. For the University of Maine at Fort Kent, Alicorn 4 points off of 4 for 4 from the foul line. Stafford Bent